CFA versus CA. We had done a video about CFA versus FRM and USCMA, but a lot of these students in India who are pursuing BCom or BBA, Commerce Business grads, they want to know the difference between CA and CFA, the top designations in accounting and finance. See, CA, the Chartered Accounting Program, has been there in India for a very long time. It's a very well-respected designation in India, right? So this has topics in accounting, it has about taxation, audit, finance, a lot of things. CFA, on the other hand, is a global designation. It's provided by the CFA Institute, which is based out of US, and it is valid or recognized in nearly 140 countries. There are CFA charter holders and societies in multiple countries geographically, and this is more of a finance. It goes in depth, whereas CA goes across and covers a lot of topics. CFA laser focuses you on finance. So if you are interested in accounting, you can stop watching this video. If you want to be in taxation, you want to do auditing, then obviously if you are in India, take CA. Or if you're in another country, say you are in US, you want to be doing the CPA, the Certified Public Accountant course. But if you are interested in finance, the question is, and you are in India, you are in your BCom first year or so, which path to go with? If you're going to be choosing CA versus CFA, what is the right one for you? Let's see if we can find the answer. In terms of difficulty, so this is the first thing students ask, which is more difficult, right? So CA, as I said, first of all, it's going to take you longer. It's going to usually take around 5 years, whereas I know CFA can be done between 2 to 3 years. If you are focused, you can finish it right after your BCom. You will be able to clear all 3 levels. So in that amount of time required, probably CFA is going to be easier. And in terms of pass percentages also, CFA tends to be a little bit easier to clear, particularly because it is laser focused in finance. So if you like finance and you are studying CFA, you don't have to study other topics. You don't have to worry a lot about accounting aspects. You don't have to worry about taxation laws. So it is a little bit easier. In my opinion, obviously, it depends on the students. Yeah, that said, I know a lot of CAs who pursue CFA, right? So, and they sometimes find it difficult as well. So it depends on your interest, but overall, I would say it is probably easier to become a CFA charter holder than a CA in India from what we have seen using data. Okay, that's on the difficulty. So both are relatively similar difficulty, but I would say CFA is slightly easier. Now, in terms of applicability, so in terms of opportunities, in India, so both CFA and CA have tremendous potential, but the nature of roles are going to be slightly different. In India, CFA is mostly about investment management, investment banking, and some corporate finance roles. So if you're wanting to be in portfolio management, equity research, you want to be in investment banking, you want to become a proprietary trader, hedge fund manager, etc., then CFA. But for more traditional accounting and finance roles, taxation, audit, definitely CA is going to be the better choice. The third thing is in terms of where you want to work. If you are a student who wants to go abroad and work compared to being here, CFA is the course because it has global recognition, and if you couple this with a master's program elsewhere, you are going to be in a position to get an amazing job wherever you go, because CFA is equivalent to a master's in finance and it is very well respected globally. It's a professional designation. With a CA, yes, in some parts of the world you have recognition, but you also need to have some professional work experience to be able to translate the CA in another country outside India. The last criteria I want to talk about is your fees and ROI. So in terms of fees, the CFA in Indian rupees might be around 4 to 5 lakhs if you don't fail, and the CA may be around 2 to 3 lakhs. So a little bit cheaper to pursue the CA. But as I said, the CA takes 2 additional years usually compared to the CFA. And if you think about the opportunity cost, the 2 years of you not earning as much, that also you need to factor in. So I would say the cost wise, it's a wash. But if you think about the ROI and the opportunity cost, I would say CFA is quicker and it will get you started a little bit quicker. So I would say CFA is the better ROI, but in terms of fees, yes, CFA is going to be more expensive. Hopefully that covers. So end of the day, it depends on your interest. If you're in accounting, definitely stick with CA. If you are interested in finance and you want to go abroad, CFA is the obvious choice. If you want to be in India in finance, then both are good options. CFA is more on the investment side, CA is more on the traditional finance side. Hope that helps you. All the very best.